Hi, Tots. Mrs. Bow here. Today, I want to talk to you about the letter Z. Now, Z is a pretty easy sound to make. You put your teeth together and you push the air through. Zzz. That makes the sound of Z. Now, let's look at how we write the letter Z. You need a little line, a big line, and then another little line. Let me show you. You start at the top with a little line from corner to corner, and then you slide down with a big line, and then little line back. Letter Z. I like the letter Z. There are words like zero and zoom and ziti and zucchini. That's a squash. They all start with Z. And today, I have a story for you about Zorro. And it's a dog story, and I love dogs. And one dog lived in the house. His name was Mr. Bud. And everything was wonderful. He had his own dish and his own bed and his own chair and his own family. And then one day, there was a new member of the family, and it was Zorro. So I want to read the story for you right now. It's called Zorro. It's a great story, a great dog story. And we love dogs so much. All right, it all started out with Mr. Bud. And here's Mr. Bud. He's the larger one. He's got such a big, juicy nose. I love noses. I love noses on dogs. I like to squish them. Mr. Bud had everything wonderful, a great life. He had his own house, his own chair, his own doggy toys and biscuits. Why, he even had his own dish. Life was so good. And he had his own schedule. He loved it. He could snooze and then go out for his walks. And then he would have his wake-up times and back out for a walk. And his own nap times. And then he could get up, move around, find a new position, and sink into his chair again. So nice. Oh, and then there was the time that he could sit by the window and look out, watch for his family. It was great. And when that time came, that his family was coming home, then he could do the big greet. Woo, 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 woo. That's what my dog does when I come home. He greets me all the time. And then backyard time, and dinner time, and out for a walk again, and then time to snooze again. Life was so good. Why, Mr. Bud loved his life. And then one day, it happened. Uh-oh. It was greet time. He was waiting for his family to come home. And he sniffed under the door. What was that new smell? That wasn't just his family. Dun-dun-dun-dun. It was a new member of the family. It was Zorro. Now, Zorro wasn't as big as Mr. Bud, but he was very bossy. Oh, boy. And he did not seem to like Mr. Bud. And we know Mr. Bud was not happy with Zorro. They fought a lot in the beginning. They showed each other their teeth. And even though they had their own dinner bowls, Zorro did not want to share. And Mr. Bud didn't want to share either. Stay at your own place, your own bowl. And then didn't turn out to be so bad. Now he had a partner. If they saw a cat or a dog, they could growl together, roar, and run after it. Well, things seem a little bit better. Maybe it's more fun when you have a friend to do things with. Maybe 2 is better than 1. It's nice not being alone all the time. Oh, well, now we're starting to look very comfy together at nap time. Oh, and greet the family coming home time. 2 barking together was a lot more exciting than just 1. And then there was bedtime and movie time. Why, they could do a lot of things together. Sounds like a good plan. Zorro, the little one, still could be pretty bossy. And sometimes our larger Mr. Bud could be a little grumpy. But they started to like being together. Why, they were becoming the best of friends. And everyone was back on schedule. There they are together. Different size noses. Both adorable. Just love dogs. The end. Here they are, keeping watch over their house together. I love that story, and I especially love stories about doggies and sharing them with you. Well, so much for Z today. I think I better zoom off and have a little lunch. And I will see you very soon. Just remember, I love Zoo. See you soon.